Hey guys, it's your girl Shay back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the so the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna be talking about the 8 books that I read in August. Happy September, September 1st when I'm recording this. So happy September, guys. So let's start off with the 2 books that I don't have physical copies of. First one being Murder Road by, let's see, who was it by Simone Simone James, whoever that is. That book I gave a 4 stars. I listened to it on audiobook, even though I had it from my library. So I got the audiobook and the regular book, and I gave that book 4 stars. Clearly I said that because it had me like, ooh, what is going on, what is happening? And I did not expect the ending at all. It's a mystery, like thriller mystery book, so I'm not going to talk about what it was about because I don't want to ruin anything. I don't know what was on the back of it, so I literally only picked it up because I seen Destiny Sitwell. I seen she read the book and she liked it, so I picked it up to read it, and I read it. And then we read the second one that I don't have a copy of is Things You Save in the Fire, and I love that book. I rated it 4 stars. It was about a female firefighter, and she moved from Texas, I believe it was, to where her dying mother lived, and she ended up transferring stations and building herself back up, and she was training a rookie, which you know what happens in romances. So I'm not even talking much more because I don't want to spoil like anything. Hopefully that didn't spoil anything. But yeah, that one was so good. I love the book. So now on to all the books that I have physical copies of. The first one being The Search Party, and I also listened to this one. For some reason, I'm not real big on reading thrillers, but listening to them is the best thing ever. So I read this one, I listened to it, and I could not have guessed what happened. Like, it took me a little while to read it. I think it took me a few days to read it, but I just never guessed what would have happened in this book, and it was really good. So if you're looking for a thriller, here you go. Or mystery, I don't know what is technically classified as, but if you're looking for one, this is a good one. The next book is A Court of Frost and Starlight, and I love that it was just a short, quick, easy read because I have been in a massive slump. So reading this book, it kind of helped me because it's not that big, and it was already in a world that I know that I like. So I was very happy to finish this book this month. And I'm not going to talk about it because it's very far into the season. I'm steady saying season. It's very far into the series, and I don't want to ruin this series for anybody who has not started it. So I will not be talking about what happened in this book. And then I read my first, I believe it's like a memoir, I don't know for sure, but it's Coming Home by Brittany Griner. And she talked about her going to Russia and getting locked up in Russia, and the process of getting her home and the things that she went through being in Russia. I really love this book. I've been wanting to read it for a long time since I heard it was coming out, and then I bought it and I finally got to read it. I listened to some of it and I loved it because it was her narrating it, so it just felt like deeper than just reading the words. But I read this book within, like, I think I read it within 24 hours. I think I read it in 24 hours. I was doing the Reading 7 Book in 7 Days challenge on TikTok that I did not complete, but I did complete this book before I started going down. So yes, this book was really good. She's a basketball player who went overseas to Russia to play for the Russian team, and she ended up getting locked up and charged and sentenced to 10 years, and then finally got sent home. So yeah, the next book that I read is I think it's called Seven Fates Choco. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the first volume. This is my very first like graphic novel. I don't think it's a manga because they don't read backwards, just read the right way. But my very first like graphic novel type of book. And when I tell you I read this within an hour, I read it within an hour. I love this. And I got the second one now, so hopefully I read it in September. I don't know, you'll see in September wrap up. But yeah, it's just a graphic novel. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, how do you explain? What is this? Oh, this is cool. Look at that. Oh, that was cool. Hold on. That's cool, y'all. I didn't even notice this. But yeah. Pretty much, dude is half human, half, I forgot what they call them. What do they call them? Biome? I don't know. But he's half human, half that, and they came, I don't know. He has to fight to kill him though. He has to get them out of his world before they destroy the whole world. And then I just finished, and I'm so excited about it. Oh, I haven't told you my ratings for the last couple books. Let me tell you my ratings for the last few books. So Things You Save in the Fire, I rated 4 stars. A Court of Frost and Starlight, also rated 4 stars. Coming Home was a 5-star for me. And then The Seven Fates was a 4-star. And then I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I just finished this book yesterday. Literally, I hit the deadline by a few hours. No, I finished it early in the day yesterday, so I'm like, but this book, I didn't expect who it was to be who it was. My thought was definitely somebody else, and my thought was kind of off actually, because when they revealed it at the end, it wasn't what I expected. It was kind of what I was expecting, but not what I was expecting. And just to find out who it was, what it was, how it was, all of that was crazy. But what I really want to talk about is the subplot, whatever, the little bit of romance in here, because this is a thriller book, mystery thriller, I don't know, YA mystery I think book. But the little bit of romance that they gave me, I ate it up. I am rooting for Pip and Robbie. I hope that in one of these books we get a little bit of a relationship between them two, because the chemistry between them was immaculate. It was so good. So I hope and I pray that we get a little bit of romance between them again in the next 2. And then the final book that I read this month is 5 Broken Blades. I rated this, I rated A Good Girl's Guide to Murder 5 stars. I love that book so much. I'm so happy I finished it. This one was 4 stars. So I listened to the audiobook. I got lucky and got the audiobook. And I listened to the audiobook, and it was really, really good. There was some romance in here. I was living for the romance that was in here, but I was really trying to figure out like what was all gonna happen when they got together, all that. And it was really, 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 really good. I'm ready to read the second one because I really want to see how it's gonna play out, the way that they ended this. I want to see how it plays. So I don't even remember where I was at, so let's just say, so I can't really explain the story because I was actually kind of lost majority of the times we got to the end, and I just feel like I was lost I was really lost the whole time. But I liked the story though. It was really good. That's why I gave it 4 stars. I liked the storyline and how it played out. Just some of the, I kept confusing the people, and it wasn't to the end of the book that I could finally be like, okay, this person is this person and this person and this person. I don't know, I kept confusing it, but it was really cool, and everybody's backstory in there, all of that was really cool. And yeah, I can't really say much about it. I don't really know much. I don't remember much. I listened to it and I was doing a puzzle, and my focus was on it, but it wasn't at the same time. I was just trying to get it done, and I got it done. But I did like it, and I'm ready to read the second book when it comes out. So yeah, so those were the 8 books that I read in August. It was a very slow reading month for me. I was really slumpy the whole month. Last month, if you see my wrap up, I actually read 15 or 16 books, and I forgot to tell you guys about 2 of them. So I'll actually tell you guys those 2 now. The first one being, I don't think I told you guys that I read Heartless Hunter, and I gave it 4 stars. I don't remember if that was in the last video, because I don't have the physical copy, and I forget that when I don't have the physical copy that I have to look on here and tell you all the books that I don't have physically. So that was one of them. And then the other one was Dante, by Sadie Kinsid. I don't know her name. So Heartless Hunter I gave 4 stars. Dante, I think I gave 3. Dante, it didn't have really any plot to me. It was just spice, and that was fine because I flew through it within like 24 hours. I flew through the book. It was short, but it was spicy. Heartless Hunter, 8. That book was so good. It was so good, and I was so upset that I did not talk about it last month because I forgot to talk about it. But it was a really good book. I did really like it. I can't tell you what happened because I've went through too many books to remember exactly what happened. But the way that book ended, actually, it's starting to come to me a little bit. I love the romance. I don't like, there's some parts that I don't like, and I really wish like the communication was a little bit better. But other than that, it was really good. It was a really good read, and I cannot wait to figure out, I think it's a series, so I can't wait to figure out what the second book is and get my hands on it. And I need to buy that book so I can have it on my shelf as a trophy for finishing it. So yeah, but thank you guys for watching. That is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, love you.